We know the 5 most epic ways people have quit their jobs.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
We are like a vending machine. Your questions are the dimes or the quarters, depending on whatever the price of that is.
50 cents.
You insert them into us, and then we dispense advice. Now, just like a vending machine, sometimes you get what you like what you get and sometimes you don't, but you're the one who made the decision to put the question in.
Sometimes we fall on you and you die. Natalie Meyer asks, how do you get noticed or stand out from the others in a job interview?
Now, if you Google this question, there will be lots of suggestions like, well, wear a bright color or wear a powerful tie. Forget all that. People, who cares about that, what you wear and how you do your hair? You don't even need to shower. Listen, the objective in a job interview is to get hired, hire me. And you have to be able to use what they call, hire me, the power of suggestion, hire me. You see what I'm doing there?
Yeah.
I just got you to hire me 3 times.
Yes, okay.
Now, I'm not very good, hire me, at doing this, but there are people who are really, really good, hire me, at doing this. And they're like, well, you can tell a person to hire you. You're commanding them to hire you. I just said hire me, hire. But you gotta practice this.
Hire me higher than what?
I just did it wrong. But you see what I'm doing, hire me? I'm saying hire me as I'm talking to you, and this person is gonna leave the interview thinking, I gotta hire this person, and they didn't even shower.
Or they're gonna be thinking, the guy keeps saying hire me under his breath.
Okay, for starters, if you're not confident enough, hire me, to say hire me while you're talking, you can do the hire me sneeze, okay? So at some point in the interview, you're like, hire me!
And that was
hire me!
Also, I'm sorry, did you say fire me?
Hire me. Well, you never acknowledge it. If somebody says, are you saying hire me? You'd be like, what are you talking about? You must want to hire me. And let me throw this in there too.
Okay.
If you met somebody in the waiting room that you know is also competing for the same job and you learn that their name is, say, Brad, you can do this thing, Brad sucks, where you kind of say things like that. So you're like,
you're like a street magician or something.
Ask me a question in an interview, Brad sucks.
Well, Mr. McLaughlin, what makes you the perfect candidate for the position?
I've done a lot of thinking about this, Brad sucks, and I think that the most important thing about me, Brad sucks, is that I'm the man for the job, Brad sucks. See, I said Brad sucks 3 times.
Excuse me, Mr. McLaughlin, did you say Brad sucks 3 times?
You must have been thinking that Brad sucks. And you know what? Brad does suck. See, there you go, I'm hired. You can thank me later and send me a check. Send me your first paycheck if that works for you.
It's not easy to do. You're better than I thought you would be if you're better than I thought I could be at that. But I don't need a job.
But that's right, you're employed. Right here at RhettandLink.com.
Right here, yep. Yep. Direct deposit. Read another question.
Okay,
and
Sophia.
I'll try to answer one.
Sophia Stoughton says, what's the most creative way to quit your job? Question mark.
Okay, the most creative way to quit your job involves videoing it and putting it on YouTube. I'll show you a couple. First of all, you can do it through a dance video. Marina Shifrin made this viral video resignation set to Kanye West's Gone. Got 18 million views, you've probably seen it. We don't want to play it with Kanye West song, but we're gonna replace it with some royalty-free music so that we don't get sued by Kanye.
Yeah, don't want to get sued by Kanye.
Here it goes, she cuts a good rug, especially with this royalty-free.
I'm not sure if that really fits, but you get the idea. You probably saw the original.
It created it in a new genre.
Yes.
Yeah, it did. Now, hers was a little passive. She made the video and assumed that her boss would see it and she just never showed up at work again. But you could go right up to the boss, hand in your resignation, still video it, and get your friends who are in a marching band to really make him upset. This guy worked at the Renaissance Providence Hotel. Here comes his boss.
Guys, what is this? Guys, all of you out right now.
Jared, I'm here to tell you that I'm quitting.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I gotta say that I don't think Jared is the kind of person that I want to work for. I mean, he was just already negative when he saw the band. He was like, you guys got to get out of here. You don't want to work for a guy like that.
Yeah,
a boss, if you guys show up here with a marching band at Rhett and Link, you know what's going to happen? We're going to be like, whose birthday is it?
Awesome.
This is awesome. What are they going to play?
Please don't quit, because we didn't know you had friends who were in a marching band. You get a raise. That's what we would do.
Don't promise raises.
I'm just joking.
No, don't promise raises.
Just joking, guys. Okay, if you don't have friends who are in a marching band, maybe you've got a banana suit and you have some scratch to hire a mariachi band, like this guy who worked at an insurance company did. See how all the other employees are just like lined up watching this idiot?
Something tells me that the insurance company was not sad to see the banana guy go.
You could resign to your coworkers in the factory break room by synchronizing your moves to a jam box. Okay, you have a chair. Everybody see the chair. This has got a slow build to it.
It'd be pretty bad if he fell at this point.
Boom. I quit. Then he starts headbanging and he starts walking through the factory. They call security and he goes out to his car. I don't know that the boss was in the break room. Something tells me he wasn't, but I think his ex-coworkers got a kick out of that.
I'd have more respect for this guy if he went into the boss's office and did this.
Finally, you could just bake a cake. I hereby give notice of my resignation in order that I may devote my time and energy to my family and to my cake business, which has grown steadily over the past few years. I wish the organization and my colleagues the best for the future, and I remind you that if you enjoy this cake, you can order more at www.mrcake.co.uk. Sincerely, Chris Holmes, Mr. Cake.
There you go. Start a new business while you're quitting your current job. That's smart. You know what day it is. It's Thursday. And Thursday means mail.
Dear Rhett and Link, as it is my children Alicia and Mark Jr.'s very favorite thing to watch, Good Mythical Morning.
Hey, thanks.
And as I happen to have the means to laser large things, it seemed that I should give something to the world on behalf of my children. Please do not try to use this as a pizza plank.
Look at this thing. Look at that.
Look at that.
That's lasered? He used lasers? I didn't think lasers existed.
Lasers. Of course they do. And flip it around, it's got a note on the back to us. To us and the entire crew. We ain't sharing this with no crew. Just kidding. You guys all get a raise if you have a band.
Whoa!
Oh, sorry.
Please don't scare me a little bit.
So then, here, you take that. And tell them the magic that it does. Please do not try to use it as a piece of plank. I promise your lips are not big enough.
Okay, we'll be the judge of that. The cool thing about this pizza plank that we have discovered is that it is a magic pizza plank, and every time you hold it off camera, you get a pizza.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Look at that! Whoa! Woo! Here you go, coming in low, but fast.
Mmm. Mmm.
Yeah.
Get a lot of crust.
Come on, bite it. Use them incisors. Now let me have a swirl.
Eat it like a dog. Can't use your hands. Give me some more here. I'm gonna try to bite off the same piece. So
I think we've proven
we decide
this
to
makes a great pizza plank.
share this with the crew later. They don't get pieces that we've eaten all of the crust.
Okay, we'll continue to enjoy this pizza. In the meantime, thanks for liking and commenting on this video.
You know what time it is.
I don't want to do this.
Just do it.
I'm Mason from San Angelo, Texas. It's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Thank you, Roth family, for the pizza plank. You get a signed Good Mythical Morning poster available for everyone at RhettandLink.com/store. There's a limited number of these. There's only a couple hundred left, so keep that in mind that these are gonna be running out soon if you want one.
Click through to Good Mythical More where we share the do's and don'ts of starting a new job, including our embarrassing happenings.
PSA about taco safety.
Hello. Do you or someone you love really into tacos and not know grammar? Well, you're in the right place.
I remember the first time that I ate a taco without thinking about it, and I busted my lip flat open because I didn't put it in right. I went in sideways, and that was the time that I learned that you gotta go in like, you gotta really turn your head and go like that. But if you just throw it on your face like that, you bust your lip.
That's a good testimony.
That's my testimony.
If you can relate to this testimonial, call the number on the screen now.
1-800-TACO safety for you and your relatives. Can't be in, I'm sick.
This is Link. I was supposed to come in on Monday, but I broke my pelvis, and I'm gonna be sitting on a weird pillow for the next 2 weeks.